As the 2011 harvest season begins to wind down, we check in for one last time with Jaron Schmall, the Agronomy Research Manager with Pioneer, to get some key results of the 2011 impact test plots.
Harvest season went pretty well for us. It's a challenging harvest season for all growers in Ohio this year, but we were able to get things wrapped up in a timely fashion and take some late season notes and get some root lodging notes, some stock lodging notes that really helped us with advancement decisions this year. So we utilized the data from those impact plots across the area to really understand our products and advance new genetics for our markets here. This has been the first full year of impact testing that we had in Ohio. So we had 2 impact teams in the state that were harvesting quite a number of plots in both corn and soybeans, and able to bring some really exciting products to market that our sales force is going to be able to plant in some plots this coming spring. So it'll be a great opportunity for folks to get out and see the fruits of their labors, and for our growers in the state to get out there and look at some of these new products as well.
This was the first full year of impact plots in Ohio, and Schmall talks about how that affected product advancement.
One of the exciting things about having the data from this year was the capacity for us to really make some local decisions and have a lot more looks at products in a local environment to make sure we've got genetics that are adapted for what we need here in terms of drought tolerance and disease tolerance and so forth. One of the things we talked about that was really exciting this year was we had some variation in the planting season, which makes it challenging to get those plots in the ground. But the nice thing about that is we have early planted plots, we have late planted plots, and we're able to compare those results and really look at yield stability across a wide area. So that helps us make great decisions for the area, make sure we've got the best genetics in place for the coming year.
As Schmall mentioned, it was an atypical planting, growing, and harvest season in 2011, but how did those conditions affect the impact trials?
It was a really variable planting season, but one of the exciting things about our approach to product advancement, impact is where we really screen out a lot of early stage material and really look at some new genetics in the marketplace. And then we really go into a second year of testing, which we call product knowledge plots that our sales force plans for us. And that's really a second year of testing. So the things that move through that first year of testing, we'll advance those to those small plots, have a few units of those products to get out on a wide area basis, but really get 2 years of testing using the impact system as well as a larger strip plot system throughout the state before we get into really large volumes of these products. So the nice thing about that is it gives us not 1 but 2 years of testing to really understand product stability over a wide range of not only environmental conditions in 1 year but in 2. No 2 years are the same, as we all understand. Planting conditions vary quite a bit, weather conditions vary quite a bit, so having that impact testing combined with some of our second stage testing that we do in those larger strip plots is a great way to understand product stability for the area.
One of the most exciting things, obviously, for the Pioneer Impact Trials is that it won't be long until Ohio producers can get their hands on this technology as well. Schmall talks about that time frame.
The products that we just advanced from this past year will be getting commercial numbers here very shortly, and they'll be put into the product knowledge plots that our sales force will have this coming year. So field days this summer, customers are going to be able to see the fruits of the impact labor in the field. So it's going to be an exciting season in 2012 looking at the products we brought to market from this past season.
As you might imagine, Pioneer with the impact trials, no different than many Ohio producers already planning for 2012.
Impact next season is going to be a very similar approach to what we've had this past year, with a pretty similar approach to the number of locations that we have in the state. One of the things we probably will try to do is group our locations just from a safety perspective. If guys can drive to those locations versus loading up a truck, it's a little bit safer for our planting crew. So we'll probably have 2 or 3 locations in a given geography that's representative of the state, and then we'll move to another spot to plant there. And what that allows us to do is just one of those things we learned this year to incorporate some efficiencies just into the logistics side of what we're doing and keep everybody safe out there on the road.
That's Pioneer's Agronomy Research Manager, Jaron Schmall. To find out more about the impact trials, log on to pioneer.com.